Welcome back. The equities market began the month on a positive note as the all-share index inched higher for the third consecutive session by 0.09% to 41,306.02 points, following interest in value stocks as well as positive reaction to corporate earnings. Now, accordingly, the year-to-date gain improved slightly to 8.1%, hitting the 8% mark for the first time since March 26. The oil and gas index recorded the highest gain, driven by demand for the shares of Mobil, which showed significant improvement in top and bottom line performance in its recently released Q1 2018 results. The banking and industrial goods indices followed suit as UBA and Dangote Cement recorded gains. On the flip side, the consumer goods and insurance indices declined, owing to profit-taking in Dangote Flour and WAPIC stocks. Market breadth remained positive, with 23 gainers and 15 losers, led by Mobil and Dangote Flour. Total volume of trade decreased by 38.68% to 276 million units, while value of trades was 38.95% higher at 6.89 billion naira and exchanged in 5,327 deals. Meanwhile, Thursday's trading has resumed. Let's bring in Rotimi Fakayejo now to tell us what the day looks like. Hello, Rotimi. Good morning. A beautiful day to you.
Good morning, Chimeze.
So we saw the equities market start the new month yesterday on a positive note. Is this positive sentiment continuing today's trading, being the second day?
Well, it's not continuing. And the reason for that is not far-fetched. We're having a downturn in the price of Dangote Cement. And as much as everyone knows, that is a major factor in the market. So whichever direction it swings, that is where the market goes. But ordinarily, the market is still very much at the early stage. And we may see a reversal of that downward trend in Dangote Cement price before the close of the market. And if that happens with what is happening presently, then it shows that the market is still able to upkeep the positive position with which it closed on the first trading day of the month.
Okay, looking at where we're coming from in the month of April and looking into May, what are we likely to see?
To me, I believe there was so much anxiety about what the auditor reports of the quoted companies are going to look like. Whether there is going to be sustainability in what we have been seeing in the first 3 quarters of 2017. But all that has been put to page 2 with the release of majority of the results. And investors are confident that those results have come to stay and that there is a real improvement in the economy. So I believe with all of that, we definitely going to have more investors' appetite for stocks, and that definitely will drive more sentiment in the market. But be that as it may, with the first quarter also is not bad for a lot of companies. At least we are seeing a lot of consolidation in what we saw in the audited financial statement. So invariably, investors have every need to remain with the investment that they have and even take much more. And should that happen, then definitely we may see the all-share index and market capitalization on the rise again, although it may not be with as much momentum as what we have witnessed earlier on in the first, second, and third week of January.
Okay, so for today, what's your stock recommendation for buy, sell, or hold?
Well, I think some of the major banking stocks, I believe, strongly have at least been put to test. We've seen a lot of GT Bank showing a lot of resilience between 43 and 44 naira. Zenith Bank showing a lot of resilience between 27 and 27.50. And with the volume of transactions at those prices, it becomes more comforting to actually take more stocks. So I would recommend that those 2 stocks, at least in terms of dividend payment, we're going to see them paying another interim dividend when they release the second quarter, half-year results. So those ones are very good ones. Access Banco is good.
Okay.
And I think for the sentiment concerning Dangote Flour, the first quarter result wasn't as impressive, but I believe they may do something better in the second quarter. So this price right now also is a good recommendation.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Rotimi, and do have a profitable trading day. And that's it on the program for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Chimeze Obi Iwawu.